Sonnet 17 by Richard Barnfield, 1574 to 1620. Cherry-lipped Adonis in his snowy shape might not compare with his pure ivory white, on whose fair front a poet's pen may write, whose roseate red excels the crimson grape, his love-enticing delicate soft limbs are rarely framed to entrap poor gazing eyes. His cheeks the lily and carnation dyes with lovely tincture which Apollo's dims. His lips ripe strawberries in nectar wet, his mouth a hive, his tongue a honeycomb, where muses like bees make their mansion, his teeth pure pearl in blushing coral set. Oh, how can such a body, sin-procuring, be slow to love and quick to hate, enduring? Okay, this is a sonnet by Richard Barnfield. Let's see. Barnfield had quite a close relationship with William Shakespeare, and it's suggested that in some of Shakespeare's sonnets he mentions a rival poet, and this poet is Richard Barnfield. Barnfield came from Staffordshire, and he was brought up in a manor house in Edgemont. He went to Brasenose College, Oxford. He's known as a poet. So, what's this about? Well, this is about a young man that I think Barnfield is in love with. He thinks this young man is so beautiful, and I think Barnfield was criticised for some of the open homosexuality in some of his poems. So anyway, cherry-lipped Adonis in his snowy shape might not compare with his pure ivory white, on whose fair front a poet's pen may write. So an Adonis, a beautiful young man with cherry lips, with red lips, yeah, and a snowy shape, a white body, yeah, and in fact I think he is pure ivory. He has a pure ivory skin, and a poet could write about the beauty of such a young man, whose roseate red, whose red rosy cheeks are redder than the crimson of a grape of the red wine. His love-enticing delicate soft limbs are rarely framed to entrap poor gazing eyes. So he's got lovely delicate soft limbs that entice, that demand love, and these are framed with his body, and they are put there to entrap, to trap poor gazing eyes that are looking at him. And his cheeks, the lily and carnation dye. So the lily represents white and the carnation represents red. So he's got white cheeks with red centres, with lovely tincture which Apollo's dims. So the colour of his cheeks is such a beautiful colour that it's even more beautiful than the cheeks of Apollo, the god. His lips ripe strawberries in nectar wet. So his lips are like ripe strawberries in wet nectar. And I think this is saying this is giving the idea that he wants to kiss them. His mouth a hive, okay, a hive of bees. His tongue a honeycomb, so with sweetness, where muses like bees make their mansion. So his mouth is a home for the muses, so where he can say beautiful things, beautiful sweet things. His teeth pure pearl in blushing coral set. His teeth are this pure pearl white with a blushing coral colour for his gums or his mouth. How can such a body, sin-procuring, be slow to love and quick to hate, enduring? So it can't be that a body like that would make a person would sin, or could be slow to love and quick to hate. This such beauty as this is going to be somebody who has who is full of love. So there you go, Sonnet 17 by Richard Barnfield. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Sonnet 17 by Richard Barnfield.